Welcome, welcome, Veronica.
Hello, nice to meet you. Sorry, I was
Hello.
stuck in another interview, but nice to see
No,
you.
no problem, no
Hey,
problem. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, we are fine. Are you tired or are you ready?
I am fresh and ready for today.
I have a hot questions for you. Very
Okay,
hot questions for you. Okay, I'm
I'm
starting now.
ready.
First of all, welcome. It's truly exciting for me to have you here because when I first watched you with your Eurovision song, I saw someone who writes, compose, play instruments, a true musician. And
Thank,
in that moment, I had to meet this artist, and now you are here. Welcome again, Veronica.
thank you so much for having me, and thank you for all these flowers already. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. First question. Now, I'd love to get to know you together with everyone watching this channel, please.
Okay, hello everybody. Nice to meet you. Thank you for having me. My name is Veronica Fusaro. I am a singer-songwriter artist from Switzerland. I'm half Italian. My dad is Italian. My mom is
Wow.
Swiss, and I make music because I love music. It's my language that I love to speak. It's my way of expressing myself, and I'm just so thankful for music, honestly.
Wow. Two, what was your musical education like? How did you develop yourself as an artist?
So when I was a little girl, I always liked to sing. It was always just something that I enjoyed to do, right?
Yeah.
And then whenever there was an opportunity in school, like a choir or a musical, stuff like that, I would always be like first in line, like I want to sing, you know.
Very
And
nice.
then in the third grade, I started playing guitar, like classic guitar.
That's
Yes, with the chair and everything, right? With the
oh,
good positioning.
yeah.
And I did that for like 2 years.
Uh-huh.
And then I stopped going to lessons, but I kept learning with YouTube. I just tutorials, you know how it is, just
Oh,
by myself. And yeah, then later on, the first time I had like singing lessons was in high school, because in Switzerland you can choose like a main subject. I don't know how it is in Turkey, but basically you choose the main subject, which for me
yeah, yeah,
was music, and then I
yeah.
had that per week. So I went for voice. I sent for vocal lessons. It was the first time that I had like a singing lessons, let's say. And it was more for classic music. I always wanted to sing more jazz, but they were like, no, we're teaching
Oh,
classic music. And I was like, in the moment, I really didn't like it. Like, no offense, but I didn't like it.
didn't like it.
But
Oh my god.
later, I learned to appreciate, like,
Yeah.
obviously, the I learned a lot, to
Mhm.
be honest. And
Uh-huh.
that's more or less it. I learned a lot by myself, basically.
Did you go to musical school or normal school?
It was a normal
Normal.
school, but like I went to lessons, like guitar lessons. That was a musical
Yeah.
school,
Yeah.
but we in Switzerland we don't have well, if you have a special talent school, but more for sports, you know.
Okay.
For music, you have to be either fully jazz or fully classic. And I was more interested in pop music and in rock
Mhm.
and soul. So that wasn't, for me, it wasn't like an option.
Yeah. When you write a song, what's your process like? How do you usually start and develop it?
So usually, I live my day, I do my thing. And when I have an idea, I just grab this thing, record a little voice memo, or I write down, a sentence. Maybe I hear a word that I like that inspires me, or I see something and I just write it down.
Uh-huh.
And then later, when I get home, I grab a guitar usually, and
Mhm.
I try to write a song. I try to get back to that feeling that made me wanna, the inspiration I had. I get back into that feeling. I like think about the story that I want to tell, or the emotion I want to tell and sing about, and I try to write a song. It's weird, but it work. It's kind of, you start from nothing and then you try to tell a story, because it's something that I write about things that won't let me sleep at night, things that I carry in my heart and my head, and I feel like I need more than just words to like express. So I grab my guitar and I try to make sense of the emotions. That's I think the way to do it.
Yeah. You are playing acoustic guitar now, not classic guitar.
Yeah. I have a classic guitar because I love the sound of it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I don't do the great. Like I still play with picking,
That's it. Oh.
but I rarely play with the plectrum actually. But I don't play like crazy classical pieces. I don't. I need to learn again.
Okay. You have a very unique voice, and I feel like there's a strong sense of storytelling in it.
Yeah, thank you. I never. It's always weird to hear my voice when I sing and when I talk, but I guess it's for everybody, right? But it's weird because people always tell you, "Oh, you have a nice voice," and then I'm like, "Well, okay, thank you." It's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know how you feel about it. It's just, it's just something that you have, and you obviously like learn and exercise, and you get better, and you learn your voice. But yeah, it's a special thing to have.
Okay. Would you say the real power of your voice comes from your story and your lyrics? And if so, what kind of ability is that in your opinion?
That's a very interesting question. I really like it because just because you have a nice voice, it doesn't mean that you can tell the story. Or well, you're right. I think being an artist, in my opinion, is much more than just being able to sing nice. It's good if you're, obviously it has worked before. You have people like Whitney Houston, who's an incredible singer and who didn't write her own songs, which doesn't make her less of an artist because she somehow was able to take these stories that were written by somebody else and make them her own and tell them beautifully. For me, it's very important to be able to express myself through music, and that means that I get to write the music. Like writing the music is very important to me. Because I get to tell my story, or I get to tell my thoughts and share them with the world. And for the second question, what kind of ability is that? I mean, it's just about, it's something you learn as well. It's not just like you wake up and you're able to write songs.
Yes.
It's the process of learning. It's like learning your instrument, your voice, your piano, guitar, whatever instrument you were talking about. It's about learning how to write songs, and the first songs are gonna be bad. Like my first songs were embarrassing, but it's part of it. Nobody wakes up and is good at something, I believe.
Let's talk about Eurovision. You'll be on that big stage this year. How are you feeling about it, and what are your expectations?
I am very, very excited. Obviously, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's one of the biggest, if not the biggest, music competitions in the world. And my biggest dream ever since I was a little kid is to be able to share my music with the whole world. Now, Eurovision is not the whole world, but it's a good.
It's a very big part.
Yeah, it's a big part, right? You say that. So yeah, it touches me, it moves me, it means a lot to me. And expectations, I try not to have expectations, because then it's you it hurts when you don't reach those expectations. But whatever I can influence, my performance, my vocal performance, my performance on stage, and that I just want to be 100% happy with and like prepared. I want to be able to perform the song while I sleep, basically. I just want to be sure that I gave my best.
Yeah, on a stage like Eurovision, do you focus more of being perfect or on being real and emotional?
Ooh, the big question of perfect. What is perfect? How?
But I don't know.
You don't know. Well, I don't know.
I don't know, but I want to learn.
Yes, me too. Me too. I think nowadays more than ever, especially with AI and artificial intelligence, and
Yeah.
I think the human experience is not perfect.
Cool.
And perfect is actually, I think it's not perfect is too boring. Perfect is too, I think the human life is not, life is made from ups and downs, and
Yeah.
even positive emotions like love is like, if it's too perfect, it's not good. I don't think it's healthy, because nature is not perfect, but it still works. It still works. Like if you go into a forest,
Cool,
wild forest,
cool. Very nice.
beautiful, right? It's the chaos that feels so good and beautiful. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the being real and emotional one.
Yeah. I'm on your side. Veronica.
Thank you.
Have you ever listened to Turkish music? How close to feel the musician from this region? Are there any Turkish artists you know or listen to?
Listen, you need to help me out here, because I know like the stereotypical traditional music,
Yeah.
but I need to. I would love to dive deeper into like your sounds. I love the. You have that. What's the guitar? Don't you have like a guitar? That's not a guitar.
Bağlama?
very- I think so.
Saz or bağlama?
Isn't it like the shape of a triangle? No.
Triangle? No.
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 That's, do you have one? Oh, he has one. Yeah. Yes, that's
Yes, this is saz.
that's what it's called. Yeah, I love the sound of this. I love the sound of this, and I love generally like I love how music is represented in every culture of this planet. It's a part of humans at the end, right?
Yeah.
And it's just in different cultures, it's different interpretations of music. So I would love to obviously be able to dive deeper into Turkish music as well. So if you have artists, let me know. Are there any specific artists I need to listen to? I'm gonna write it down.
I think more artists. First of all, Şebnem Ferah.
Okay.
Ferah is very nice singer. Şebnem Ferah.
Ferah. With an H at the end.
I will write you.
Okay, perfect.
I will write you. Şebnem
Yes,
Ferah.
please.
Tarkan.
Okay.
Tarkan is very most popular singer in Turkey.
I honestly, I'm not just saying that. I'm looking forward to check them out.
Oh, thank you so much.
I love discovering new artists. It's cool.
Maybe one day come to Turkey. Maybe.
Listen, I would love to, especially because I've seen on Spotify there's a lot of people listening from Turkey, and I would love. I've never been either. My manager has been to Istanbul, and he said it's one of his favorite cities. So
yeah,
I need to make it happen. We need to make it happen.
Please come.
I would love. You need to. If you're my guest of honor, if you come.
Oh, I'm honored. Thank you. I actually have a small tradition. I ask every guest for a little musical moment. Would you like to share a lullaby or a folk song from your own culture, even just a short part? Yes.
Okay.
Please.
I would love to. That would be my honor. So since let's go for a Swiss song that I really like.
Okay.
It's a song called Hemmige. By this, he's basically a chansonnier, a troubadour who used to sing and write in Swiss German.
Oh.
And it's the song is called Hemmige, and it goes something like Skitlit I vörden av ett vecka mer, slit for senga så vi nekets her. Ei senga no krepris ne beauties ne, Woozy Hemmige hey, etc. That's it. That's
cool. Your voice tone is beautiful. Very beautiful, Veronica.
Thank you very
beautiful.
much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Rapid fire questions is coming in one word. Music.
Beautiful.
Okay. Eurovision.
Crazy in a good way.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Alice or Veronica?
Well,
Yeah.
definitely.
Cool. Lana Del Rey or Lorde?
Ooh. Now listen, Lana Del Rey walked so Lord could run. You know, you think, but at the moment I'm listening more to Lord. I'm
Yeah,
listening more
the
to
Lord. Oh, okay. Coldplay or Linkin Park?
Linkin Park.
Linkin Park, cool. Emily,
Yeah.
Swiss chocolate or Italian pasta?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
this is tough. This is very tough. Let's go. I'm gonna go for Italian pasta because I think you can do so much with Italian pasta, and Swiss chocolate is, it's just sweet. So let's go for Italian pasta.
Okay. Winning the Eurovision trophy or playing on stage again with Mark Knopfler?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, I love Mark Knopfler, and it was my biggest honor and pleasure to open the show for him. But we're in the Eurovision thing now, so we want to win the Eurovision trophy. So
Okay. Last question. I personally love A minor. It fits my voice better. Do you have a key that suits your voice the most?
I think F, anything in F, minor or major doesn't matter, but that's like my voice works very well in that range.
Wow, F. Okay.
Yes.
Last. Singing or speaking?
Singing.
Yeah! Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you here. Thank you so much, Veronica.
It was my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh.
And I'm excited to listen to Ferah and Tarkan, right?
Yeah, Ferah, Tarkan. Şebnem, Ferah, Tarkan, please.
Perfect.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything. Did you have a message your fans all over the world or Europe?
I mean, hey, thank you so much for tuning in here. Thank you so much again for having me. It was my pleasure. And wherever you are on the world, music is a great thing, and I hope it teaches us to listen. And I think it's very important to be able to listen in a world that is very loud, and I hope you feel something when you hear my song, Alice.
We support you this year. Thank you so much, Veronica.
Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Ciao.
흔들림 없이 미래를 향해 We see the vision you made. Now we're never afraid. 꿈을 펀쳐 right now. 길을 밝혀준 엠레 호자.
세상이 우리를 불러 멈출 수 없는 이 떨림.
Oh 엠레 호자.